In this lesson, we'll speak about the difference between print and web. Print images require a high resolution. In Photoshop, I'm showing a comic book page I'm working on for a children's book I'm working on. This image size is 300 ppi, which means pixels per inch. If you go to image size, we can look at the size of the image. The resolution is 300 pixels per inch. You want to have at least 300 when you print something. If your resolution is lower than 300, that means it has less pixels. So let's say you have 72 pixels per inch. The image will not look as clean as this image is when it's printed. Another aspect you want to be aware of when you're printing is the document should be in CMYK color. There are two types of color. There's CMYK and RGB. If we go to image mode, you'll see that CMYK color is selected for the artwork I'm working on because I want to print this. CMYK color has less colors than RGB because when you're printing, you're dealing with inks and you have less colors in the real world to print than you do on a monitor screen to see the RGB colors. So an image that you're making to print, the colors won't be as vibrant as an image that you're making for the web. Let me show you a for instance. Let's say I take this image and change the mode to RGB color. I'm going to paint a purple right over the middle of the art. This purple is very vibrant when we look at it on the screen of your computer, which is RGB. If I were to change the mode of this document back to CMYK color, watch the purple color change to a print version of itself. Do you see how flat that color got? That's the difference between web colors, which are RGB, and print colors, which are CMYK. CMYK stands for cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. RGB stands for red, green, and blue. Web images are optimized for screen display, but they rely on a low resolution. As opposed to printing, we can get away with a lower resolution. So an image with a resolution of 72 pixels per inch will look great on a computer screen. And you want your resolution to be lower than print resolution because your images on the web are uploaded to a server and you don't want to take up a lot of space on the server with lots of images. The lower the resolution, the smaller the file size. The higher the resolution, the bigger the file size. So you want to keep those aspects in mind when you're creating for web or for print.